Hey, what's up everybody? Got a different type of video for y'all this morning. I guess I should say good morning. Thank you for coming. Thank you for being here. This is the first time you are here. I'm a little low on energy. I had a long night. Yesterday was my birthday that I don't celebrate very often. So thank you to my wonderful, wonderful future wife for giving me a nice birthday. All right, y'all. What I do is I like to work. So let's get to it. Today's video, we got something slightly a little different for y'all. I'm just getting started in the garage, just got things set up. Customer will be here in about 40-ish minutes. So what I like to do when I get started working, like to get started with setting up, knowing what I have coming in today. I already know I have the film that I need today, but just making sure that I understand, remembering the types of jobs that I'll be doing today. I know for sure the first job this morning is a job I very rarely get, at least up here in Canada, especially in the winter time, are ceramic jobs. I've had the ceramic film that I'm still using now for many months, which is kind of nice, I guess. Maybe not so much. Let's see, I have a Mr. Eric coming in. He is doing a 20% on the front, 5% on the back. Good to remember. And then I got another car coming in at 3:30. They are doing just the sides, no rear windshield on a 2025 Acura MDX. We are just doing 5 on the rear side windows, 20 on the front side windows, and that's all they're doing. They say they want to remove, right? And I already know removal, that's not happening. They think that the factory tint can be removed, basically, unless somehow for whatever reason the dealership tinted it and then the customer doesn't like it, which I highly doubt since they just bought this car. The customer thinks that the factory tint can be removed. So this might just turn out to be potentially just a front window once the customer realizes that the back doesn't come off. So we'll see what happens. I generally, look, if you're doing this for business, look, I'm about to make this video more of a business-minded video. I'm also going to likely make this channel more business-minded. Ultimately, for myself, the things that I like and appreciate the most in what I do is the business side of things. It's the managing. How do I explain? I don't know how to explain what is it that pulls me towards the business side of things. But I think it's the ability to put in your own effort, and that effort is ultimately what turns into value. That's what I think I like the most. And so the more effort I put into the business, for example, the more effort I put into marketing, the more effort I put into the quality of my work, the more effort I put into customer satisfaction, like the customer experience, the more effort I put into those, the more results I see. And I think that's what I like. Out here, it's difficult. And it's very hard in Canada to have a automotive window tinting business. I think window tinting business ultimately is a little harder to deal with because you have to do more convincing of the customer. You know what I mean? Like in hotter climates, you don't need to convince a customer as hard. You barely need to convince a customer to get tint on their window, right? But in a cold climate, when it's cold, you do need convincing. When it's hot, less. When it's cold, much more. And so right now, we're mid-February. The winter months are just about done. And this was definitely the best year that I've had. The last 12 months of business is definitely the best that I've ever had. And I really want to teach those things in these videos. Ultimately, I think I want to make this channel more about the journey of growing an automotive window tinting business. That's one point. Secondly, growing a automotive window tinting business in a climate that isn't conducive to it, that doesn't promote it naturally or organically, right? Where you have to really put effort in. And I think a lot of people will benefit from that because although, yes, I'm from Canada, I believe that these videos would probably benefit anyone also in the northern parts of the United States, right? So I make these videos for a North American audience, and I do think that anyone in the United States who is in a similar place as I am, at least in the beginning stages of their business, would benefit from these videos. And then anyone in the northern states of the US will similarly benefit, especially because my experience is going to directly relate to theirs. And obviously I don't know everything. I'm still in a home garage, right? I haven't been able to expand. And this garage was my saving grace in the beginning. Now it's my bottleneck. So got to consider those things. You know, there's the good and the bad, but now it's a bottleneck. When the summertime comes around again, I will be at a bottleneck. And I do have some strategies that I'm going to be implementing this year, and we will be talking about them, and I will expose them. I have no problems sharing this information. If it helps me, hopefully it'll help somebody else, because I'm struggling, and I know other people are struggling. I know y'all are struggling. And so if these videos can help me, then hopefully they can also help you. So anyways, with that being said, I'm going to sign off here. But yeah, let's get into it. The day's about to begin. I'm gonna go back inside. I'm just gonna relax now. In about 30-ish minutes, my customer will be here. So I hope you guys are all having a wonderful, wonderful 2025 thus far. Let's keep going at it. Yes, I know things can be tough. I know things are hard. I know things are kind of crazy actually right now, 2025. Things are a little crazy, especially between Canada and the United States, but really the United States versus the world ultimately. But I think ultimately everything should be all right. It might be a little rough. It might be a little crazy. But after all that and the changes have come through, hopefully, you know, the dust will settle. And when the dust settles, we'll really see what things are like. But I think ultimately everybody's going to be okay. All right, guys. So this was a short video. Yes, this was just me doing a talking head. I'm going to be making a lot more of these type of videos, but it's not going to just be me talking. Okay. I'm going to take you guys, actually, I probably should finish this. Hey? I'm going to take you guys, I think I did finish it, kind of. I'm going to take you guys through the business side of how I handle things. And I don't just mean, hey, watch me do this on my computer. What I mean is I'm going to tell you guys what I do for marketing. I'm not a great marketer, but I'll tell you guys what I do for marketing. I'll tell you guys how I handle no-shows. Like my no-show rate is maybe 5% at most, 5% or less. And so that's my no-show rate. I'm going to teach you guys how I handle that. I'm going to teach you how we deal with reminders, how we deal with advertising, how we deal with so on and so forth, traffic to conversion, to having customers in, and what we do with the customers once they leave, why my Google review ratings are so good. We'll talk about all those things, the business side of things, not just tinting windows, but the business side of things. All right, guys. So catch you guys on the next one. Hope you guys have a blessed day. See you later. Thank you for coming. Bye.
Uh.